I have presented some of them before, and I feel a need to present some more now. It is very interesting how this information is over 16 years old, and is just now beginning to relate to our daily lives. Back in the late 80s, or was it the 90s, as time has little meaning now, I spent a long time moving through all the subplanes of the fourth dimension, and studied at the mystery schools. At the highest frequency of each subplane of the fourth dimension is a mystery school. A violet temple of transmutation, in which we can transmute that which we are ready to release, so that we can move further along on our path. Since it is the now for us to actively do our mission, I wanted to present this process. It is one that came from the fifth dimension, and will assist us to return to our true, fifth-dimensional reality. Messages from ACEA, January 1999. Are you ready for your next adventure with fifth-dimensional Earth? We are pleased that you have chosen to dedicate yourself to the process of consciously stepping into the fifth dimension. We recommend that you consecrate your intention towards perceiving, creating, and accepting the fifth dimension into your daily life. Do you remember how you dedicated virtually all of your attention towards ascension during your lives in which you were an initiate in mystery schools? Then you did not have to go to work, pay your bills, or do the wash. In the mystery school of your present space-time quadrant, you must take care of your mundane life while you also progress on your spiritual path. There are some, of course, who have chosen to create a life in which they do not have to work. However, if your mission is to teach others how to walk the road into the fifth dimension while living their everyday life, you will have to first do so yourself. In other words, you must learn it before you can teach it. First you learn, then you teach the teachers. On the other hand, balancing the responsibilities of a demanding job, daily responsibilities and learning in your modern-day inner mystery school can be very challenging. Fortunately, you can do much of spiritual advancement while you sleep. When you are asleep, you enter your dream body and travel through the fourth dimension. The fourth dimension is the corridor between your third-dimensional reality and your reality here in the fifth dimension with us, the members of ACEA. The fourth dimension has different subplanes of existence that allow an interdimensional traveler to rest and learn as they journey from the third to the fifth dimension. At the threshold of each fourth-dimensional subplane is a mystery school, which you can visit in your night body to learn more about yourself. We will discuss each mystery school, starting with the one you are creating for yourself on the physical plane. The third-dimensional mystery school where you learn to remember that you are a multi-dimensional being of light. Because you are on the cusp of returning to your fifth-dimensional self, you are creating your own physical mystery school, while you meet the responsibilities of your daily physical reality. Within your physical mystery school, you must allow yourself the time to look into your core to see your daily life through your eyes of your multidimensional self. From this perspective, you can see your everyday issues as opportunities for personal growth and consciousness expansion. The lesson to be learned/remembered for all of you, no matter how differently you may create your physical mystery school, is to love yourself unconditionally. Once you can give this cosmic gift to yourself, you can also shower it on others. Furthermore, unconditional love is the key that opens your third eye and high heart, so that you can view all life from the perspective of unity consciousness and unconditional love. From this basis of unity and love, you will gradually become a master of energy. Becoming a master of energy is the foundation for all the fourth-dimensional mystery schools. The energy that you are learning to master is the energy that you release from your form via your thoughts, emotions, and intentions. These fourth-dimensional mystery schools are located on the lower astral mystery school where you learn mastery over your fear. Emotional plane mystery school where you learn to master your emotions. Mental plane mystery school where you learn mastering over your thoughts. Causal plane mystery school where master the cosmic law of cause and effect. Spiritual plane mystery school where you learn to surrender to your soul. Rainbow Bridge mystery school is where you merge with your I Am presence. When you visit the Violet Temple on the threshold of each subplane of the fourth dimension, you will learn how to unconditionally love what you desire to manifest. Then you do not need to be distracted by your fear of survival. The first lesson to remember in your mission of integrating these lessons into your everyday life is to remember that you are the creator of your reality. Therefore, any fear that is still embedded in your consciousness will create an external situation in your life to bring that fear to the surface. Have faith that you are totally on your path and that every experience, even if it is unpleasant, is a component of that path. From the fifth dimension, you have complete access to all the lower vibrations of your consciousness. Therefore, see yourself now walking down the stairs from the fifth dimension and into the cave of your forgotten fears. Gather these fears about you and bring them to the surface. If you voluntarily bring your fears to the surface of your consciousness on a consistent and regular basis, you will not need to create drama in your life to bring them forward. Instead, you will be able to see these fears and love them free. Now, are you ready for another journey into fifth-dimensional Earth? Good. Imagine yourself on the beach. See how the ocean, the water, is subtly different. It glistens and sparkles in colors that are just a bit different from your third-dimensional ocean. Do you see the ocean's aura? Is it not beautiful? The ocean's aura radiates all the way up to the stratosphere. The assignment of the whales and dolphins is to clear the ocean's aura. It is the assignment of humans to clear the land's aura. As you walk along the beach, observe how you can clear the land's aura. You like to walk right at the ocean's edge because you like to feel the aura of the land meeting the ocean. Is it not a delicious blend? A large component of becoming fifth-dimensional is being totally conscious of your higher senses. To do this, you must guard against becoming frightened and anxious in your mundane world. When you are afraid, remember that your soul is assisting you in becoming fifth-dimensional by creating a drama that brings forward every hidden fear. It is the hidden fears that lower your vibration, because you are not aware enough to balance them with love. When your vibration drops, you fall out of the fifth dimension. As your consciousness becomes more fifth-dimensional, you instantly manifest every fearful thought and emotion in your external world so that you may clear them. Now to continue our fifth-dimensional walk, stoop down and feel the sand. It feels different because instead of being very small pieces of sand, dirt, shells, and rock, the sand is actually small bits of crystal. See how the sand glistens when the sun reflects through it. Now step into the water up to your ankles. See how perfectly clear it is, and feel how calming and soothing its vibration is. Yes, it is actually liquid light. Listen now. As the liquid light meets with the crystal sand, there is a soft melody and a rainbow of fifth-dimensional colors. Now look at your fifth-dimensional hand before your face. See how its aura sparkles, like the crystal sand. As you move your hand, it leaves a trail of rainbow colors behind it. Look at the trail and see how you can change the colors with your mind. Now touch your third-dimensional heart with your fifth-dimensional hand. Feel how it heals your fears. As you move throughout your day, be aware of every second of fear, and instantly heal it by placing your fifth-dimensional hand upon your third-dimensional heart. That is all for today. Visit the ocean soon, and see it fifth-dimensionally. ACEA. January 19, 1999. We appreciate the difficulty that you are having in allowing all of your hidden fears to rise to the surface. Of course, you have discovered that your hidden fears are the same ones that you always knew about, only deeper. By deeper we mean, they are fears that are a component of your primal nature, your animal self. Many third-dimensional ones have talked about the inner child. Well, there is also the outer animal. Do you remember the dream in which you were wearing a pig's body? You were running and seeing the world from the pig's perspective instead of from human perspective. You saw the ground first, and you had to bend your neck to see the sky. That is the problem on the third dimension. Sometimes you get so involved in what is happening on the ground that you forget to look up. If you want to return to the higher dimensions, you will have to be willing, and able, to completely let go of the physical world. This is very difficult to do because it feels just like dying. However, in your conscious mind you cannot remember dying. Therefore, the experience ignites your deep unconscious mind where the memory of death and birth resides. In many lives, you died with fear in your consciousness. Therefore, just before you get to the place of totally letting go, an extreme fear, the fear of death, comes to the surface. This experience can be very confusing because it doesn't appear to your conscious, third-dimensional mind that you are dying, and you cannot understand why you are having such extreme fear. To consciously step into the fifth dimension, that is, without dying, you will have to heal every experience in every third and fourth dimensional life in which you died in fear. Now we know that sounds like a monumental task, but you do not have to look at each of those lives individually. You can work on a feeling level by allowing yourself to consciously feel the sum total of all your experiences of dying in fear. This is done in a piecemeal manner. You will allow the feeling to come forward as long as you can stand it, and then you will break off the drama and recover while you balance that fear with love. Yes, you are in control. You all are choosing to have a problem for as long as you can stand the fear that the problem uncovers. You turn the problem off by choosing another experience. The catch is that third-dimensional life has taught you well how to create difficulties but has fallen short in teaching you how to create happiness and love. However, it is the task of the third dimension to create difficult situations so that you will be forced to look up, out of the pig's body, and into the sky, higher dimensions, to find the answer. That answer is always love. Love will raise your consciousness above the illusion of the third dimension, and allow you to remember who you truly are. You are all great light beings who have journeyed to the third dimension at this special time, to assist the Lady Gaia in her ascension. Gaia has served you many, many lifetimes as a schoolroom for the training of you gods and goddesses. Now it is your turn to assist her and yourselves as well. When you raise en masse into the fifth dimension, you will all experience the fulfillment of your destiny. We of ACEA are with you. In fact, we of ACEA are you. We are the water. We are the earth. We are the air. We are the fire. We are Gaia. We of ACEA will return to speak to you about each of the mystery schools.